My name is Dan Edelstein. I'm a professor of French and, by courtesy, history at Stanford, and I'm one of the PIs on the Mapping the Republic of Letters project. Mapping the Republic of Letters is a project that uses, for the most part, metadata from learned correspondences of the 17th and 18th century to visualize both cartographically and in network graphs the intellectual connections between major figures of the Enlightenment. We had person names, we had dates, and we had places. So our first step was to try to work with the places and the dates. And so we geocoded all of the place names, which is tricky when you're dealing with historical place names, which sometimes don't exist anymore. And then we had very detailed temporal information. There were no out-of-the-box tools that we could use to map our data. We played around a little bit with Google Earth, but it just didn't have the kind of functionality we needed. And so we embarked on a process, I guess what I'd call a serial prototyping. We would try something out, usually get about 85–90% of the way done, realize everything that was wrong with it, and start over. And because we're also ultimately researchers, for a long time, we weren't that interested in just, spending a lot of time and money in creating the one nice shiny visualization that we could send out to the world. We had research questions we wanted to answer. So sometimes these visualizations ended up only at 90% of where we'd sort of initially imagined them. But that was also because we got what we wanted out of them. And so we're using the visualizations as part of the research process. They're not intended just to be there as the final output. We really see data visualization in terms of what economists would call exploratory data analysis, or EDA. Not only do we not have all the location points for Voltaire's correspondence, we've also probably lost half the letters, and we don't even really know that for sure, or we don't know where we lost them. So we're dealing with a very incomplete, ambiguous data set. And so trying to approach this kind of data with a cliometric mentality really doesn't make sense. But nonetheless, using data visualization to get a general sense of where are the areas of intense activity, where are the areas that, by contrast, that don't seem to attract much interest, and where are we surprised? We didn't start off thinking, oh, let's just do a DH project. We started off thinking, how can we solve these enduring questions? And that's just, I think it's important for other people also to keep in mind that there's no point in doing the kind of work that DH entails if you don't sort of have a very pressing reason to do it.